Look at you coming back for part 3. You see the thumbnail. If you want to know what cards to get to fly down to Puerto Rico so you can enjoy some rum while taking in the beautiful sun and the beach of Puerto Rico, then keep on watching. Welcome back to Tito's Financial Corner, where we talk about credit cards, points and miles, as well as travel. Today we'll cover part 3 of our series, where we only utilize the welcome offer of some credit cards to get us enough points to book a round trip to Puerto Rico. Now, on the previous series, we covered American Airlines as well as United Airlines. On this specific video, we're going to cover Delta Airlines. We'll keep the same flying dates as the previous 2 videos. So we're going to be flying out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on October 4th and flying out of Puerto Rico back to Philly on Wednesday, October 11th. Now we're looking at the price that this round trip would cost us. It would be $372. Ouch. However, if we look into booking this with points and miles, we would only have to pay 39,000 miles plus $11.20 for taxes. So this is going to be a pretty straightforward search. Now, obviously, Delta has a partner program with other airlines where you could potentially go into that specific airline's website, try to search the award availability, and probably find the flight with lesser miles needed. But that's a little bit more advanced. So for this specific video, we're only going to cover Delta's website. So we're still going to need 39,000 points or miles to book this trip. We won't do a deep dive on these credit cards since we're going to cover quite a few different credit cards. We'll only cover some details that you need to know. So what we're going to cover on this video is the name of the card, the welcome offer, the minimum spending requirement, any perks or benefits that you need to be aware of, as well as the annual fee on each one of these credit cards. This is also a great time to remind you to hit that subscribe button, as well as that like button to help out this channel. So, the very first card that we're going to cover is the Delta Skymiles Gold Card. The welcome offer on this credit card is 65,000 miles after spending $2,000 in the first 6 months that you have this credit card. Now, some great perks that this credit card has to offer is that you would get the first check back for free, which is great. And the annual fee on this credit card would be waived the first year that you have it. And then starting in year 2, you would be charged $99. The next credit card on the list is the Delta Skymiles Platinum Card. The welcome offer on this credit card is 85,000 miles after spending $4,000 in the first 6 months that you have this credit card. Some great perks that this credit card has to offer is that you would get a $100 statement credit for either global entry or TSA PreCheck, and you would also get a companion certificate for any domestic flights each year that you renew this credit card. The annual fee of this credit card is $250. The next card on the list is the Delta Skymiles Reserve Credit Card. The welcome offer on this credit card is 85,000 miles after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months that you have this credit card. Now, some great benefits that this credit card has to offer is that obviously you would get the first check back for free. You would also get a membership to the Delta Sky Club, as well as access to the Centurion Lounge, which is said to have the most beautiful lounges all over the world. And the annual fee on this credit card is $550. The next credit card on the list is the American Express Gold Card. The welcome offer on this credit card is currently 60,000 membership reward points after spending $4,000 in the first 6 months that you have this credit card. Now, you might be able to find a higher welcome offer depending on when you're watching this video. So whether it's a referral link, which you can utilize the one below on this video, or by going through incognito mode and refreshing the American Express website, you might be able to find a higher welcome offer. Now, some great perks and benefits that this credit card has to offer is that this is a major foodie card. You would get 4% back on all U.S. restaurants as well as grocery transactions, and you would also get credits through Uber as well as dining credits that are worth up to $240 on an annual basis. The annual fee on this credit card is $250. The last card on the list is the American Express Platinum Card. The welcome offer on this credit card is 80,000 membership reward points after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months that you have this credit card. And some great perks and benefits that this credit card has to offer is that it offers some great protections as well as access to Priority Pass, so access to over 1,300 airport lounges all over the world, as well as getting you access to the Centurion lounges. The annual fee on this credit card is $695. So you might be saying, all right, those are some great credit cards, but which one would be the best to get? I would suggest taking a look into the Delta Skymiles Gold card, just because it would offer you more than enough points to get you that round trip, as well as not charging you an annual fee that first year that you have this credit card. So you could literally get the credit card, get the welcome offer, book your round trip ticket, get the first check back for free, and not be charged an annual fee until the second year. As you can see, there are different credit cards that you can utilize to get you that round trip to Puerto Rico. And again, you would only need to meet the minimum spending requirement. But with that said, you would also not really be able to get this credit card and book a trip within a month. You would need to meet that minimum spending requirement, as well as finding some award availability. So you would need to have some time to book that trip. You would need, I would probably say, anywhere between 3 to 6 months before you're ready to book it. With that said, let me know down in the comments below, which credit card would you get to book this round trip ticket? If you found any information useful during this video, then please hit that subscribe button as well as that like button. Thank you, and have a good one.